When it comes to the food on your plate, you have been lied to your entire life. We are taught about sour, sweet, bitter, and salty flavors. And then, casually thrown in at the end is spicy. Well, one of these is a complete imposter. Spiciness is not a flavor at all. It is not a taste. It is pure, unadulterated nervous system level pain. When you bite into an intensely hot pepper, your tongue is not tasting anything. It is simply screaming for help. Think back to the last time you ate an extremely spicy meal. Your nose was running completely out of control. Sweat soaked right through your shirt. The inside of your mouth felt like it had just been scalded by boiling water. You sat there questioning your sanity. You wondered what series of life choices led you to this agonizing point. And then, the second that burning sensation faded, what did you do? Without even thinking, you took another massive bite. From a logical standpoint, this makes absolutely no sense. Your body is frantically waving massive red flags. It is literally begging you to stop the madness. But your brain simply ignores the warning sirens and presses the manual override button. I have done the exact same thing. I have stared into a bowl of spicy curry, physically exhausted by the heat, yet inexplicably exhilarated. We know perfectly well it will hurt, yet we joyfully throw ourselves right back into the flames. Day after day, we never tire of this cycle. Today, we are completely skipping the culinary arts. We are diving straight into the fascinating scientific truth behind your modern adult lifestyle choices. I will break down exactly what happens deep inside your nervous system when capsaicin hits your tongue. You will finally understand your lifelong addiction to spicy food. It has nothing to do with craving a taste. It is essentially a massive biological loophole. It is an evolutionary bug inside your body's defense system. Chili peppers have perfectly exploited this biological system for thousands of years. Let's start with the tongue. Your tongue is a highly precise chemical testing station. The tiny taste buds scattered across its surface are biologically programmed to identify only 5 legitimate signals. They detect sour, sweet, bitter, salty, and umami. Once they detect one of these, they package the data, send it to the brain, and call it a day. That is the complete workflow of taste. But spiciness completely bypasses this entire biological protocol. Capsaicin is the potent active compound hidden inside chili peppers. It does not waste a single second. It avoids interacting with your taste buds entirely. Instead, it takes a massive shortcut straight to your pain receptors. Its exact target is a specific sensory protein. That protein is known as the TRPV1 receptor. Imagine the TRPV1 receptor as a highly sensitive fire alarm built directly into your physical body. Its sole evolutionary responsibility is to monitor your tissue for dangerous heat. Once the temperature of your skin exceeds 43 degrees Celsius, this alarm triggers. It instantly sends a sharp, blinding pain signal. It is your body's way of screaming that this is burning hot. Drop it before we suffer severe damage. But capsaicin is a master biological hacker. Its unique molecular structure fits perfectly into the lock of this TRPV1 fire alarm system. Without requiring any actual physical heat, it aggressively twists the lock and forces the alarm to sound. Your local nerve endings instantly go into total chaos. They fire off terrifying distress signals directly to your brain. We are on fire, and the tongue is literally burning to a crisp. Your brain acts as the central command center. It completely falls for the trick. Believing this fake news, it aggressively hits the panic button. It initiates a full-body emergency response. You start sweating to rapidly cool your core temperature. Your heart rate violently accelerates and your blood vessels dilate. But out here in the real world, absolutely nothing has happened. The physical temperature inside your mouth has not changed by a single degree. Your tongue is completely unharmed and perfectly safe. That terrifying fire was completely fake from start to finish. Capsaicin successfully played your sophisticated nervous system. It treated your defense mechanisms like a cheap toy. So, since this agonizing experience is just a grand neurological scam, why do we love it? The profound answer lies within your body's built-in emergency rescue mechanics. When your brain receives that terrifying burning signal, it genuinely believes you are dying. It thinks you are in a life-threatening crisis. In a desperate attempt to help you survive, it instantly deploys its most elite biochemical rescue team. It unleashes endorphins. Endorphins are a powerful chemical cocktail naturally produced by your body. They act as a heavy-duty painkiller and a source of intense euphoria. The moment these endorphins flood your nervous system, they aggressively shut down your pain receptors. Immediately following that, they hit your brain with pure joy. Suddenly, you feel absolutely incredible. Your muscles relax, daily anxieties are wiped clean, and you feel light, floating, and perhaps even slightly intoxicated. Psychologists actually have a specific clinical term for this bizarre phenomenon. They call it benign masochism. It happens when you experience a massive adrenaline rush. You get the thrill of a near-death experience while subconsciously knowing you are completely safe. It explains why we love towering roller coasters or horrifying thriller movies. Your physical body believes it is taking a massive risk, but your rational mind is constantly providing a comforting and reliable safety net. However, experiencing this euphoric rush just once is not enough. It will not make you crave spicy food every single day. That is when the second player steps in. Say hello to dopamine. Imagine dopamine as the corrupt insider accountant deep inside your brain. It clutches a little black book of human pleasures. It meticulously records everything, making you feel good to force you to repeat it. The first time you pushed through the pain, this accountant took notes. It permanently locked two distinct concepts together. Agonizing tongue pain became directly linked to an incredibly euphoric high. This powerful neural connection is forever. Because of this intense wiring, the next time you simply glance at hot sauce, things change. This corrupt accountant starts banging the drums in your head. It screams at you to eat it right now. It promises you are going to feel absolutely amazing. That overwhelming urge is exactly what a craving is. When you finally surrender and take that fiery bite, the endorphin rescue team arrives precisely on schedule. The dopamine accountant smugly whispers, "It was right." The deeply addictive cycle of pain to rescue to reward is irreversibly carved into your neural pathways. It utilizes the exact same superhighways as other major addictions. You are not actually addicted to the physical chili pepper itself. You are hopelessly addicted to the intense rush of your own body saving your life. So now you finally know the truth. You never actually loved the spicy flavor. You love the heroic fire department that kicks down the door. You love the biochemical rescue team arriving to save you. But this fascinating biological revelation is only the very first half of the story. Next time, we will explore why you constantly build a tolerance. We will discover why you desperately chase a high you can never quite recreate. Most importantly, we will cover what happens when you experience a total physiological meltdown. We will detail the scientifically proven emergency rescue methods that actually work. When you push your adult lifestyle choices too far, you need real science to recover. The real answers to these questions are waiting in part 2. I will see you right back here next time. Get ready to dive deeper into the incredible science behind your everyday life